Hello, hi, legacy builders. Welcome to the Genius Drive. I'm Mandy. Remember, we don't chase hype in here. We build proof. We don't depend on applause. We develop identity. This is daily growth conversations where we discipline our minds, strengthen our habits, and become who we said we will be. If you're here live, please type I'm present in the chat. Okay, I see you all. Thank you for showing up. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. All right. So if you're watching the replay, please type replay in the comment because this conversation still counts for you. All right. Let's breathe it in tonight. Are you ready? Because I'm so ready for you today. All right. So yesterday we talked about progress. We talked about what happens when you stop waiting to feel ready. And for some of you, that message didn't leave you because deep down, you knew what you have been delaying. I want to start tonight gently. Some of you are not stuck because you lack ability. You are stuck because you keep telling yourself, not yet. I need one more day. I need more time to get started. I'm not ready yet. I'm not confident yet. You know what? I'm not perfect yet. You have a lot of excuses. And perfection keeps you sounding responsible. It makes sense. It sounds wise. But tonight, I'm going to tell you the truth. Perfection is not protecting you. It's postponing you. It's postponing your destiny. Tonight's conversation is called Letting Go of Perfection. And this is very important because perfection doesn't usually show up as fear. It shows up as planning. I'm still planning. I'm still making some plans. I'm still waiting for the right time. You know what? I need to make some little adjustment here and there before I get started. And it keeps you stuck. You keep delaying things because you want everything to be perfect before you get started. And quietly, trying to be perfect before you get started, it delays your growth. Now, before we go deeper, let's ground with today's code. Remember, we said every of these live stream we're going to be starting with a daily quote because it gives us a good niche to start this program. And I encourage you all to have something positive you anchor to, maybe a daily quote, positive affirmations that you say to yourself every morning. I'm great. I'm unshakable. I'm the best there is. It tells your mentality something and it builds you for greatness. Now, let me say the quote again. Perfection delays purpose. Progress reveals it. And many people don't realize this. Most people are not afraid of failure. Though some people are afraid of failure, that's why they've not gotten started. But most people are not afraid of failure. They are afraid of starting imperfectly. They want to figure everything out before they get started on their vision, on their goals. This reminds me of something Liz Brown once said. He said, you don't have to be great to get started, but you have to get started to be great. That is very important. That one sentence has freed more people than motivation ever could. Because that sentence, it removes the lie that you must be ready before you can get started. Now let's look at why perfection feels safe. Why it feels so comfortable. Perfection feels like you're responsible. When you say, oh, why, when someone asks you, why haven't you get started? I'm trying to figure things out. I need to put this in place. And you feel responsible. Like you're trying to be very careful, you know. But often it's fear wearing clean clothes. That is what perfection is. If you don't start, you can't fail. So you feel responsible. No, I don't want to fail. So you don't want to start. If you don't release it, No one can judge you. So that's what your mind tells you. You have to be careful because if you release it now and something go wrong, people will judge you. So you keep waiting. But here's the cost of waiting for everything to be perfect before you get started. If you don't start, you don't learn. That's the truth. So you have to get started because that's the cost. You have to get started to learn. You have to get started to gain the experience. You have to get started to grow. Starting stress you. If you don't discover what you're capable of, if you're trying to be perfect, you won't discover what you're capable of. Perfection doesn't protect your future, my friend. It protects your comfort. Perfection feels like control. Control. I just want everything to be perfect. But that control comes at a cost. You don't grow in control, you grow in movement. And perfection, it freezes movement. Let me share something personal with you. There was a season in my life where athletics was my focus. I was into long distance running, short distance running. I trained hard. I was competing seriously. This is about like 21 or 25 years ago. I qualified to represent my local community back then at a state championship. I had represented my school before and I did very well, high school. So running felt like my lane. But my mom played professional chess. Chess was always around our house, so it's easy to learn the game and know the game. One day after a race tournament, she said, "Why don't try play chess too? You can also be playing chess." I said, "No, like I don't want to play chess. I just want to run because I see her read a lot of books. I feel like it takes a lot of my time to get prepared. I have to study. I have to do this. I have to be prepared. I was counting all of those things that I need to be perfect at before I can play chess. So, but I just knew the moves because the game was in the house. I knew few tactics, but I never trained seriously. So fast forward to this tournament that I need to represent my community, my local community back then. I went for that race and I did not do well. I was competing against the best from other communities too because we were all trying to represent the states. And to console him, of course, my mom was with me in that tournament. She took me there. To console me, she said, "Hey, Mandy, why not try to play chess? They're looking for athletes to represent the community from our community. Won't you try to represent? At least you know how to play the game." And I told her something that mattered for tonight's live stream. And I want you to lean forward and learn. I told her, "But I'm not prepared. How do I even go to a tournament without being prepared?" And she said one word that changed everything. She said, "Try. Have you tried?" You know what? I played in that tournament, the chess game, and I came told I won a bronze medal. And I remember standing there thinking to myself, wait, what? How did that happen? Do you know what that moment taught me? It taught me something powerful. And today I'm a professional chess player. The thing is, readiness is not the prerequisite for progress. Willingness is. Just be willing. Push yourself, my friend. Perfection would have kept me watching. Trying moved me into discovery. Just trying. It moved me to discover that I have the potential to play chess. You, you don't uncover potential by waiting, my friend. You uncover your potential by starting. Let me ask you something, honestly. What's one thing you have been delaying because you don't feel ready? Type one word in the chat. Alrighty. I see someone say going back to school. I feel I'm too old right now. Okay. I see someone that person say I want to keep fit, but I've been delaying trainings. Okay. I see so many other things in the chat. Thank you for being honest here. Thank you for trusting the space. This is a non-judgmental zone, my friend. I see someone saying, I've been waiting to start a business. Okay, let me give you a real world example. Let's think about Oprah Winfrey. Before the global success, before the influence, before the empire, she was fired from her first television job. They told her she wasn't fit for TV. But she didn't stop there. She moved on to the next TV station. See, there was no perfection, no guarantees, no approval. But she didn't wait to become flawless. She kept showing up. Show up for yourself, my friend. She learned on the job. She grew in public. She refined through experience. And that imperfect beginning made the woman the world listen to today. She didn't become powerful because she was perfect. She became powerful because she kept going. You know what? If this conversation is releasing pressure from you, just hit the like button. Share this with someone waiting too long to get started. And if you're new here, subscribe. This is where progress matters more than polish. Let me give you a little story. When a child is trying to walk and you are there, the child throws the first step, make the second move, and they fall down. Do you tell the child theory? Do you tell the child, oh, please just sit down there. This is what I'm going to teach you. When you want to walk, you make the first move, you make the second one, you keep go, 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 go. Do you do that? You'll tell the child, it's okay to fall. Stand up, make another move. One move, another move. Even if they fall down, you tell them, try again, try again. After some time, you will start walking and then make another move. They make another move. Their legs develop strength and they start walking. Apply those things to yourself. Some of us will find it very easy to give other people advice. But when it comes to ourselves, we don't. Give yourself that same advice. Tell yourself one step at a time. You cannot just move from point A to point 100 or to point Z. One step at a time. Take a little step. Even if you fall, you can bounce back. One step at a time. Here's something practical I want you to keep tonight. Lower the standard for starting, but raise the standard for returning. Let me make this practical. If you want to grow personally, you don't need motivation for the whole year. You need discipline for today, just today. Hold yourself accountable for just today. And that's it. Be disciplined today. It's okay to start messing. It's okay to start when everything is not yet figured out. Just return to discipline. Progress doesn't need perfection. It needs your consistency. Because perfection asks, what if I fail? Just like the child asking you, what if I fall? What do you tell the child? You get up and start going with another step. You make another step, another step. Even when the child falls down, you tell the child, come on, you get up now and take another step. What does that do to the child? Strength. What can I learn? What can I do with what I have? Those are some of the questions some people ask themselves. One question creates delay and the other keeps you stuck. Because, like we said, perfection asks, what if I fail? But progress, if you really want to make progress, progress will ask, what can I learn? What can I do with what I have? Remember, one question creates delay and the other keeps you stuck. The other keeps you growing and the other creates momentum. Starting creates momentum. Let me leave you with three principles before we close tonight. Number one, start before you feel ready. That's it. Number two, improve through repetition, not delay. Stop delaying your start date. Start today, now. Number three, let progress teach you what perfection never will. You don't need perfection, my friend. You don't need perfection. You don't need permission. You need movement. Keep moving. If you are choosing progress tonight, just type I start now. I see you, Favor. Thank you for joining. I see you, Avi. Thank you. All right. I see all of those coming in the chat. Thank you all so much. I'll take a pause here. Remember, this is Genius Drive. We don't chase hype in here. We build proof one step at a time. You don't become great by waiting. You become great by starting. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great rest of your night. Bye now.